around the world. I'm LLBlueDragon, and welcome to the stream, everybody. Hello and hi and hello. Hope everyone's doing great. Hope everyone's doing fantastic today. Now, we are going to continue more of PowerWash Simulator. Now, last time that we left off, we basically completed the mayor's mansion, and now we are going to work on a carousel, which I'm honestly very excited because it's so cute and awesome. And hopefully maybe we'll finish it today. Who knows? Who knows? But with that being said, without further ado, let's get right into it. Do this, do that, this, and bam. Okay, here we are. Now we just go here. Alrighty, let's continue. So I remember we finished the bottom pieces. We finished the steps, and now we're gonna work on the rest. And obviously, once we're done with that, we will definitely play the carousel. We will definitely play the carousel. Hold on. Not yet. Not yet. Alright, let's start with the flooring. Go around. Looks like I missed some spots. But that's okay. Hey there, are you free to come over to the national park? I have a treehouse that surely need dismantling and grime. If you could put... I've seen you have commenced work and that you are a pressure washer. Yes. So after this, we're gonna do a tree house. Surely Stacy doesn't seriously think that cleaning her carousel will make it more attractive. Prospect that... What? I don't know what he said lastly, but I don't think that he likes Stacy. I'm getting this carousel clean no matter what. Which honestly, carousels are really pretty. Like, if you ever get the chance to actually see carousel, like, if you want to, like, well, actually, if you've never actually been on a carousel, I highly recommend it. They're so fun. They really are fun. But it's really surprising to see, like, some in malls nowadays. I have seen, like, at least 2 carousels in a mall. Like, twice. And it still questions me, like, how did they actually fit that in there? Like, how did they get a big carousel in a mall? Like, surely they, like, dismantle it and stuff, but, like, what about, like, the bigger pieces? Like, how did they get, like, this piece, like, in the building? Like, it's really surprising me to this day. Alright, so got that down. 75% more to go. And it's really cool to see, like, what kind of, like, animals are on a carousel. Like, it's not only just horses. There's also, like, fish and bugs and, like, vehicles. And, like, there's actual seats, too. As well. But I'm just so curious. I'm so curious. Because I've seen, like, other carousels and stuff. And, like, some of them were, like, really cool. Like, I saw this video that this, that there's, like, a world's largest carousel, and it's, like, all made out of metal. And, like, you get to, like, ride a giant whale, there's, like, seats, and it's all made out of metal, and it functions like, it's like the size of, like, the building, you know? And it just goes all around and up and everything, and it's just like, how? How did you make that work? Like, it's so surprising that it's actually, it does work. But yeah, carousels are beautiful, especially their music. Especially their music. You know what I really want to see one day? Now, I don't know if this is possible, but there is a song from Howl's Moving Castle called Merry Go Round, and I love that song. That is like the only song that I love from Studio Ghibli. And it is like my favorite song ever since. And I really do wonder, if there is a carousel that plays merry-go-round. I am really, really curious. I'm really, really curious. Because that would be awesome. That would be awesome to see. And even listen. There's like these lines too. But yeah, merry-go-round is like an incredible song. I highly recommend go check it out. And the movie as well, Howl's Moving Castle. That show is phenomenal. Ever since I watched it when I was a kid on Cartoon Network, I fell in love with that show ever since. It's such a beautiful movie. And not only that, that movie was the inspiration of me loving magic. So without that movie, I don't know what else I would like. But ever since I saw the movie, I fell in love with magic and sorcery and all that stuff. I fell in love with that ever since. No, I don't know where else it could be dirty. Oh, the sidings. So I was right. So the next job that we're gonna work at is at the national parks again. But it's gonna be a treehouse? I used to have a treehouse a long time ago. But there were a couple issues with the treehouse. Okay, I need to get this. Like, I like to go in my treehouse and do, like, little things here and there. But the one thing that I really do not like about my treehouse is that there were spiders all the time. Like, there was, like, every single time when I actually go to my treehouse, there will always be, like, spider webs here and there. And, like, I had some amazing memories of my treehouse here and there. But unfortunately, I grew out of it, and I ended up giving my treehouse to my cousins. And they loved it. They love it. Heck, even, like, one time that my dad got a deer stand and decided just to, like, nail it on, like, the back side of their treehouse. And we would just have, like, another addition to the treehouse. And of course there would be spiders. Of course. But I actually remember getting, like, a kiddie pool ring and just, like, covering the top of, like, the treehouse so it can be, like, a roof. And whenever it, like, rains or something, or when the sun is shining, I would just have that as a cover. Oh, the underneath. Of course it would be the underneath. Huh. Oh, it's the inside. I was wondering what that dirt thing was. There we go. Bye, graffiti. Oh, there were like holes. There was also holes. Please check your job planner as a matter of urgency. What? Yes, my Hitler Skeetler is filthy. Okay. Yes, this will affect performance. What are you getting at? Yes, the slide itself is besieged by sticky spot, which takes considerable arm strength and willpower to get past. What's going on? He's planning something that I do not like at all. Okay. Oh, this was also covering it up. I really do like that some carousels, when you look up, there will be like some amazing, gorgeous art. Like, it's so cool just to see like famous like architectural like art. Like, it's so like amazing just to see like art, like either like on like the horses themselves or like up on the ceiling or the floors. Like, it's so beautiful. Like, carousels are beautiful, which I highly recommend just to go like try them out. It's really amazing. Really amazing. I've been on them a couple of times. And they're fun. That's it. That's wonderful. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry if this is making you all dizzy, but it's the only way for me to actually do this. Oh, hello. You know, I actually been on like a couple of rides that I can basically remember. But I've been on a ride that literally scared me. And like, my brother feels very bad afterwards of what happened. So basically, me, my brother, and one of his friends wanted to do a ride with basically all three of us. So, what does my brother choose out of all the rides in at the fair? What does he choose? He chooses the most scariest one of all time, which is called the Drop Zone. Basically, the Drop Zone is like a very tall ride that you have to sit in a seat and go very high in the air and drop as fast as possible. It is basically one of the scariest rides that I have ever seen before in my life. And we got in line for it. So, it was just me and my brother and his friend. We all decided to go onto this ride. So, wait. Yes. Okay, so, him and his friend went onto the ride. And I didn't go with them because they were full. So I was basically the first person to be on the ride. So, after they did the ride, I was basically the first person. And upon their realization, they're like, oh no. So I went. So I went onto the ride. And the guy told me, he was like, do you know why people don't sit here? And I was like, why? He says, because it will be the end of the line. So, I basically had to close my eyes throughout the entire ride as slowly as it goes up into the air. And then all of a sudden, boom, it dropped. And I left there crying. And I had beads on my neck, and slowly it just dropped. And my brother did a very powerful lesson. He learned his lesson very, very well after that ride. Very, very well. To never do that again. And he knows that I do not like heights. But instead, we went on the ride anyway, despite the fact that he clearly had zero brain knowledge to realize that I am afraid of heights. And he learned his lesson very well. And to never do that again. Ooh, this side. Okay, we went all the way around. Now it's time for this. But there was actually a ride that I actually did like. And it was called the Drop Zone. The Drop Zone was basically a ride that you have to sit. And there were two sides. So this was just like a double ride. You sit on a platform and this ride would slowly go back and forth. It's basically on these two rotation sticks. And it will go back and forth. And then eventually, it'll come all the way around very fast. And like, my brother hates this part, but I love this part. There will be a moment of time where the ride will just be stuck in the air, and you don't even know what direction it'll go. You think it will be going to the right, but no, it goes to the left. That was like my favorite ride. Other than the Himalayas, which is basically a ride that goes pretty fast. The last time I actually been on the Himalayas, it was just going very slow and it was not going very fast as it usually does. So I was like merely disappointed of that. Like so disappointed that it was going very slow. But like, rides nowadays are going pretty slow. And there was like no joy about it. Unfortunately, as we were winding through Willow Creek, we encountered a group of monks walking against the traffic and I pressed the ocular instead of the brakes. My Jenkadu instructor always says, in an emergency, hit the nearest thing as hard as you can. What? What is going on with this guy? But yeah. When I actually did, like, do carnival rides in my hometown, they just got very slow and boring. Like, the only thing that was very much, like, enjoyable to ride was, like, the Ferris wheel. And that was basically it. Now, I know I said that I am afraid of heights, but the Ferris wheel would be okay for me. As long as it's not very swaying and everything. Okay. Okay, that's that. Now time for the polls. What is on those poles? Oh, I just need to get close to them. %61%. We're getting there. But you know what I really want to do eventually? I really want to eventually do a roller coaster. I know roller coasters are really fast and I know they go very high in the sky. But like, I've been on a roller coaster before when I was a kid and it was like okay, but I want to at least experience like a real roller coaster. Ones that go like up in the air and stuff. Like, I really do eventually want to do that. I really do. Oh, those are swirled. Oh, this one too is swirled. It would be cool if these have like names. Just saying. Would it be cool to have like horses have names? think it's the same thing. Just 2 more to go. There we go. Last one. Then we'll work on the horses. Okay, now horses. Let's start off with you. Let's just go around you. Oh, I didn't know that was part of it. finished today, but that's okay. You can always finish tomorrow. It's clean. I don't know. Oh, wait. Do I have to lift them up too? Well, we'll just work on the ones that we have right now. Man, you have such a lovely flower design. I hate to take it off. There we go. Probably after this one. Well, we got the best of we could get. Got it. Got it. Alrighty. So, with that being said, I'm sorry to say this, but I'm probably going to have to end it here, guys. We did a lot today. We actually made progress. We're actually going to clean the horses tomorrow, and we're going to continue more of it. And sooner or later, we'll actually clean it. And probably that sneak peek of us going to a tree house at the natural park, which probably would be maybe our next level. So yeah. So with that being said, I'm sorry to say this, but I'm probably going to have to end here, guys. Tomorrow, I'll continue more of this. I'll let you guys know on Twitter and Instagram on when I'm going to be live. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. And I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in this world. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye! Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.